Good Thursday morning, South Florida. We like to call our Friday Eve. I'm morning sealed meteorologist Julie Durda, and we have some storms expected to become meeting that marginal threat for severe weather today. You'll notice some hail, some very gusty winds, lightning, and flooding involved with the storm coverage this morning and into the early afternoon hours. It's all thanks to this upper level low we have in place. You can see where the dynamics of this low is. It's right overhead, and so therefore we see that counterclockwise spin around it, and it's drawing in our moisture right here into the Atlantic. So that's going to be the flow of the storms this morning, rolling in from the southeast towards the north. We'll see those AM showers pushing onshore, and really the worst of the weather in my in-house model pulls the morning commute. Then we will see some afternoon storms pushing west. Tomorrow we'll do it all over again, but we'll introduce some dust. Yes, look at this. We will have some Saharan dust returning to the forecast as we go into Friday, Saturday, and even into Sunday. But we'll also keep the rain chances around as well. Be safe out there today. Have a great day. While we're talking about strong storms here, I'm happy to tell you there's no storms we're tracking in the tropics. All is quiet for the next 7 days. More on all this coming up.
South Florida, taking a look at your roads and pointing out this accident I was just telling you about. This is I-95 going northbound just before Hollandale Beach Boulevard. You can still see the emergency vehicles here, but it has cleared as far as your roads go. So nothing is affecting your traffic in that area. Definitely just be aware of that police car that you just saw there. This right here is some delays we're starting to see down south and the turnpike going northbound as you approach Southwest 240th Street. Speeds here coming in as slowly as 24 miles per hour. This is the deal at this hour in the morning on the turnpike going northbound in this area. Give yourself extra time, as you always should, if that's part of your commute. Dolphin Expressway going eastbound Miami-Dade County. You guys are looking good out there. Lejeune Road to I-95 will take you 4 minutes. The turnpike to I-95 will take you 11. Be safe.
With what is more typical summertime weather for us, right, Julie?
Yeah, and this is actually added to influence, Eric, because of an area of low pressure. So we've got the typical summer-like pattern with the sea breeze storms expected this afternoon, but then added to it, we have the possibility of some strong to severe storms thanks to this low that's moving in from the Atlantic. And you can see this spin right here on my radar. The low is actually right overhead, and so the counterclockwise spin is wrapping the storms around the Atlantic, and eventually we'll be pushing them onshore. Look at all the widespread lightning. I've got some very heavy rainfall. We're seeing some rotation all occurring right now offshore. So again, if you live off the coastline, I'm sure you're seeing an amazing lightning show in the Atlantic. The cluster of these storms eventually going to wrap around and bring us that chance of storms in the forecast as we go into the later half of the morning and into the afternoon. As currently we are watching the showers that are falling right over the 18-mile stretch, Turkey Point. Those storms will head towards Homestead. Live look outside from our Fort Lauderdale tower cam. You can see it's dark and dreary out there because, as you just saw, all the rain is offshore over the Atlantic, blocking that beautiful sunrise. Temperatures upper 70s and lower 80s. Winds anywhere between 7 to 10 miles per hour, and the breeze will pick up embedded in the storms that do roll in later this morning and into the afternoon hours. A little break in the early afternoon, and then another round of storms are expected later today. With all that being said, again, our biggest focus will be the possibility of some of these storms being isolated to severe. So we're seeing damaging winds, possible flooding, hail, and frequent lightning. So you'll definitely be hearing the rumbles of thunder out there in some isolated areas. Temperatures responding to all the rain and the cloud cover, only getting to the upper 80s today. Let's go to the tropics. I'm happy to tell you that even though we're dealing with tropical moisture and an upper level low, everything is quiet in the tropics. We actually have a lot of Saharan dust that's going to be making its way back into South Florida from the Caribbean and the Atlantic. Those details coming up.
Starting to see some delays on I-95 going southbound, and this is because of an accident. So right here, you're taking a look at I-95 going to or approaching Northwest 168th Street. This is just north of where that accident is. I'll point it out to you on your maps, and it's really the only area we're seeing congestions of this nature at this time in the morning. It's just beyond the turnpike going southbound on 95. Your left lane is blocked, which is causing all of that red congestion. Once you get past it, for now, you are in the green. I will show you over here. This is another thing we're seeing. Some delays on the Don Chula Expressway going northbound as you approach Southwest 124th Street. That's a mistake on my part. 124th Street. As you approach that area, you see that pocket of red. Once you get past it, it's not so bad. I'll leave you with some drive times here, Broward County. You guys look good out there. 595 going eastbound, I-75 to US 1 12 minutes, University Drive to US 17. Be safe.
Well, developing